The last entry in the Lighthouse logbook was dated December 15th, 1900, 11 days before the relief vessel arrived. The log entries from the preceding days painted an unusual picture. Marshall had recorded severe storms striking the island from December 12th onwards. He noted that the waves were exceptionally violent and that Ducat had been quiet and distant. In one entry, he wrote that MacArthur had been crying. Another entry noted that all three men had been praying together. These entries were highly unusual for a lighthouse log, which typically contained only factual weather observations and operational notes. Personal emotions were almost never recorded. For experienced keepers to be praying together suggested that they were facing something they believed was genuinely life-threatening. However, when investigators later checked weather records from the region, they found a puzzling discrepancy. The weather stations on the nearby islands of Lewis and the Scottish mainland recorded no unusual storms during the period of December 12th through 15th. The severe storms described in Marshall's log did not match the conditions recorded elsewhere in the area. Either Marshall was describing highly localized weather that didn't affect the wider region, which is possible in the unpredictable waters of the Outer Hebrides, or the log entries were inaccurate, exaggerated, or written under duress. Some researchers have even suggested that the final log entries may have been fabricated or altered after the disappearance, though there is no concrete evidence to support this theory. The physical evidence at the lighthouse provided limited clues. The light mechanism was in good working order, but had not been lit. The oil supply was adequate. The provisions were stocked. Everything inside the lighthouse was in order, except for the overturned chair and the uneaten meal. Outside, the picture was different. On the western landing platform, the side of the island most exposed to the open Atlantic, there was significant storm damage. Iron railings had been bent and twisted. A heavy stone block, weighing more than a ton, had been dislodged from its position and moved. A life buoy and its rope had been torn from their mounting. The storage chest at the top of the cliff, where ropes and equipment were kept, had been ripped from its concrete foundation and its contents scattered. Whatever had happened on the western side of the island involved extraordinary force.